Hi everyone, today I'm going to teach you how to make rainbow vanilla cupcakes with a rose icing decoration on top. We're just going to be using this Betty Crocker vanilla cupcake mix because it is one of my favorites. The ingredients are on the back here. We've got 125 mils of milk, 2 eggs, 60 grams of butter, the cupcake mix, and then we've got our food colouring, which you can just buy from Coles or Safeway. And for the icing, the box does come with one of these vanilla frosting inside it, but it's not enough to make the roses. You'll probably only make about 2 or 3 for each cupcake. So if you can find these in Safeway or Coles, try and buy 2 because that will be enough for about 12 to 15 cupcakes, the mix that they're given. And then if you can find a piping bag kit as well, they haven't sold out. They have the piping bags in this box and all the nozzles that you are going to need. First things first is to wash your hands. Okay, to make our cupcakes, we're going to add in the cupcake mix. Then we are going to add in our milk, followed by our butter, which I have melted for about 15 seconds in the microwave. And then our eggs. Try not to get any shell in. And then we are going to put it on medium speed, and then I'll probably change it to high speed halfway through. Okay, so while that's been mixing, I've gotten my patty cases into their trays. I had a few extras, so I've just put them in another tray. So I've got 12 here, and then I've got 4 in this one, but we'll see how far the cake mix goes. And then I've also got 2 extra bowls, which we're going to use to split the cake mix and to make our different colours. So that's been mixing for a while. I've just stopped it, and I'm just going to scrape down the sides, and then we're going to give it one last mix so that there's lots of air in it and they're really nice and light and fluffy cupcakes. Okay, that is mixed enough. Now we're going to separate our mixture and put food colouring in it to make it a rainbow. One major thing I forgot to say at the start, which I'm sure all of you will do when you follow the steps on the box, is to put your oven on. I usually have it on at 180, so it's nice and hot when the cupcakes go in. Okay, so I'm just going to, I'm just going to divide my butter up. It doesn't have to be exact, just sort of, you don't want a massive bowl of one colour and then only a tiny bit of another. So I have put mixture, you can't really see it, into each of these bowls. And then I'm going to add my food dye. Now, for rainbow cupcakes, you can divide these into more colours if you like. But when I make these, I usually do blue, pink, and yellow. And that's because when the blue mixes with the yellow, you start to get a bit of green. And when the blue and pink start to mix, you get a little bit of a purpley colour. And then same with the yellow and the pink, you get a bit of orange. So I always use those 3 colours because then it comes out really nice at the end. If you use too many colours or add purples and darker ones, your cupcake's gonna come out really dark and the colouring, the mix of the colours won't look that nice, okay? So we're gonna add our drops of food colouring now. I'm going to start off small and then add more as you go. I like to make my colours a little bit lighter. I'm gonna pour it into a little lid so that I don't have too much. Yeah, start off lighter preferably, only do a few drops and then see how you go. I only added a few and it's already quite dark. Probably should have not put that much in, but oh well. Yeah, don't add too much. Stir it around and then do that for each one. So doing, I think I'll do pink in this one. Hopefully that's not too much. I've got different spoons for each one. Give that a good stir. It's going a bit pink now. You can do whatever colors you like. And last one is yellow. So we'll just pour a little bit. Yeah. Okay. And that is already. So I think yellow is going to be the one that has the most color, or the most batter, I mean. And there's the yellow in there. Okay. Okay, as you can see, I've poured in some of the yellow around, and I'm going to pour in pink and blue. I'm trying to get it to go over to one side so the bottoms aren't just completely yellow like this one will be. But I have added the pink into all of them, and now I am just adding the blue, and now we are going to put them in the oven. So I've just gotten my cupcakes out of the oven, and they've turned out pretty cool. They'll probably look cooler when you bite into them. And I'm just going to, be careful because they're hot, but I'm just going to move them to the cooling rack. When I was checking them in the oven, I just poked a knife in one of the middle ones just to make sure that it was cooked and no raw mixture came out. And yeah, I'm just gonna leave them to cool. Okay, now my cupcakes have cooled. I am going to show you how to make a rose with your icing. So with your piping bag, you want to, maybe don't put as much in as I've put in because it might get a bit messy. You can get a clip and clip it onto the end to stop it from coming out. I've got it in 2 parts at the moment. Just make sure when you're squeezing, you're not pushing this part out of the end. You're just pushing downwards for this to come out of the nozzle. So you want to pick your cupcake and you want to put your nozzle in the center of it. And then you want to squeeze and you want to go around in a circular motion around what you've already squeezed. And when you get to the end, you want to kind of stop squeezing and just let the last little bit come out. So you want to start in the center and you want to go around all the way. And then when you get to the end, when you get to the outside, stop squeezing as much and then just finish that last little bit off with whatever's coming out of the nozzle. I'll try again, let's see. There we go. And I'll keep going. Sometimes I do them on the bench, like I don't hold it up, and I'll start in the center and then I'll go around in a circular motion of what I've squeezed, which is also probably a bit easier than holding it up, but I'm just trying to hold it up so that you guys can see. But yes, it is better if the cupcake is flat. So I'll do another. As I said, your icing should be not too cold or else you're not going to be able to squeeze it out of the bag. But it should be fairly cold so that you get that really nice rose effect with all the lights. And you can sprinkle whatever you like on top, or you can just leave it plain. Okay. And those are my 12 rose cupcakes with, I guess, a rainbow surprise inside.